going to die down here.
Well, hello, hello, to the painful, to the dreadful, to the beautiful darkness that grows within my soul. I don't think any of you should save me at all. Step right up onto the stage. Why don't you participate in my little freak show? In my little freak show. Do you have what it takes to keep me entertained? In my little freak show. In my little freak show.
We have the Trickster, folks. Ranged killer, uses throwing knives. I think he gets like 44 or 46 of them from a locker reload. Not a whole lot to say about him. He can be okay. He's a worse huntress because you got to hit a lot of the blades, and we'll talk about that. So the power goes. Showstopper. Start the trowel with 44 blades. Press and hold the power button to wind up and enter the throw state. This takes a second. When in the throw state, tap the attack button to throw a single blade or hold down the attack button to unleash a flurry of blades. Restock blade at lockers, like the hunters. The laceration meter is a new mechanic specific to him. Survivors' laceration meter increases each time they're hit by a blade. Once the meter is filled, they will lose a health state, either becoming injured or downed. So after you fill this thing up for so long, hitting them with so many knives, then they'll take a injury or they'll drop, one of the two. Survivor's laceration meter will gradually decrease if they have not been hit by a blade for a short time. Hitting a survivor with a basic attack will immediately decrease their laceration meter, which is fine because if you hit them, that's the whole point, right? Main event. Each blade hit fills the event meter. Once full, main event can be activated by pressing the ability button. In this mode, the Trickster automatically throws unlimited blades for the duration of the main event. His throw rate is significantly increased. The main event can be cancelled by pressing the ability button. Doing so resets the event meter to 0 and initiates a cooldown on Showstopper. Once again, which is fine. He starts breathing heavy. He just rails off, just knife after knife after knife. It's absolutely unreal. Perks he came with. Hex crowd control. The entity blocks a window for 60 seconds after a survivor performs a rush vault through it. Hex persists as long as the totem's up. This is good for those chases like you saw in the, say, like the last match, right? In the Ghosty video where people are hopping windows and hopping windows and hopping vaults. Well, they hop it once, they can't go back. It's gone for a whole minute as long as that hex stays up. Starstruck. The absolute staple of every backpack build ever. While carrying a survivor, any other survivors within your terror radius suffer from the exposed status effect. The effect persists for 30 seconds on survivors who leave your terror radius as well as those within the radius when you hook or release the carried survivor. Starstruck has a cooldown of 60 seconds once the survivor is no longer carried. Don't body block me. Let's just put it that way. This is anti-body block at its finest. Because if you stay around me while I got somebody on my shoulder, I'm going to hit you. And you're going to go down. Going to. Not could. Going to. And No Way Out! After hooking a survivor for the first time, No Way Out gains a token. Once the exit gates have been powered, No Way Out activates. Survivor interacts with an exit gate switch. You receive a loud noise notification. The entity blocks both exit gate switches for 12 seconds plus an additional 12 seconds for each token in your possession. So 4 times 12 is 48 seconds plus another 12 for the initial. It's a full minute of people not being able to open the exit gates. And you'll get a notification knowing where they're at and which gate they tried. Moving down to the add-ons. For Iridescent, we have Death Throes compilation. You reveal the aura of survivors hit during the main event for 6 seconds. It can be handy, but it also requires that you are hitting knives to get to the main event to then again hit knives from the main event. It's kind of... for Eerie, it's... because I don't have it. The Iridescent Photo card, for each consecutive blade hit, gain a stackable 1% haste status effect, up to a maximum of 7%. The bonus is lost when missing a blade throw or an injury in a survivor by any means. Not too shabby if you're good at throwing the knives. If you're sticking them, that haste is nice. Cut through you single. Blades pierce through survivors. Subsequent survivors hit by the same blade receive 50% of the laceration. Now the first person gets 100, the next person gets 50, and so on. Diamond Cufflinks reveals a survivor's auras for 6 seconds when their laceration reaches 1 blade hit from maximum. Again, you've got to be hitting the blades to get this done, right? But aura rating's never bad. Edge of Revival Album. Blades shatter when hitting the environment, dealing 50% laceration to nearby survivors. If you're not good with the blades, this is kind of the thing for you. It turns them into tiny grenades. Trick Blades. Blades ricochet off the environment twice. Ding, ding. Gone. And the blade hits gives you an extra 100 blood points. So that's kind of cool. Nice little trick shots around corners, things of that nature. Bloody Boa increases the maximum carry blades by 8, like you need more. And start the trial with 8 additional blades. Fifth Spin Soda increases the time before a combo ends by 15%. Melodious Murder increases blade reload speed at lockers by 25%, which he's kind of fast, but this is faster. Ripper Brace increases the time before laceration starts decaying by 3 seconds. So it's 3 extra seconds that you've got with people on the bleedy. Waiting for you watch. Increases the duration of main event by 0.4 seconds for each blade hit while it's active. So it just kind of extends the main event, which is fine. I mean, you're a walking wood chipper, but it depends. It really depends on where you're at. Caged Heart Shoes increases movement speed while throwing blades by 2.5%. You move kind of quick. I don't want to say kind of quick. You're slowed down when you're throwing the blades. But they're ranged attacks. So, yes, having a faster movement speed to keep up in the chase is one thing, but Ji-Woon's Autograph increases the time before a combo ends by 10%. Lucky Blade increases the duration of main event by 0.3 seconds for each blade hit. On target single increases the time before laceration starts decaying, and then another increases duration of main event by 60%. It's always bringing a bloody party streamer for you folks that don't know you're in the video. Thank you for your sacrifice. Away we go. Folks, thank you guys for not playing Steve. Hashtag Nerf Steagle. That irritating bastard. Give me one more. Boom. We rolled 6 dice and didn't come up with Steve once, and that's awesome. We rolled 7 dice and still didn't come up with a Steve. All gameplay footage from here on is completely uncut. You will see all the knives, all the bats, all the things, all the time. And you will also see that I don't slug tunnel or camp, because it's garbage behavior. I guess this is good for the shatter blades. I don't know much else. Let's see how it goes. Oh, yeah. I see you, Nick. There's no hook here. Imagine that. Oh, that was the most fucking satisfying Starstruck ever. Ever. Where did she go? Better have power struggle. Nope. Sour Patch. I'm not going to get to this hook. Oh, I barely got to the hook. Thank you for the resub, friend. We appreciate you. We love you, man. Glad to have you around. I should probably refill, huh? Yep, they're knives. Nick is somewhere screaming his full head off. Did you? First pallet in the game, folks. Even without the blades, there's no chance in hell that you make it away from me safely with that pallet. None. Did I just hear a flashlight? No, because I would have said something. She gets hooked one time in DC's. Bruh. Survivors, man. Stop. I mean, at least you left your teammates somebody to play with. God, why are you just eating penalties, man? Do you think you were going to go through a whole game without getting hooked? Bot's going to run directly. You're that player. Meg. You gonna drop his fucking pallet, dude. Thank you! Jesus fucking Christ! Are we gonna do it with this one too? Not this time, we're not! Come here! Never noticed he did the na 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 thing before. Oh, wall hack me, Blazer. This fucking bot's dumb enough to re-drop the pallet. Appreciate that. I don't know what the plan was there, Nick. Get your friend and get out. That flashbang was behind me, Meg. And that's funny. Juicy. Yeah, I'm still here, Nick. I don't know why you are. Where the fuck did he go? How does my guy just run through and stop leaving any trail of himself whatsoever? And your boy left. White said, nope, I'm out. No Way Out came in clutch. Sage, welcome in. That was a fun one. I was a little scared there for a second. I was like, man, I'm about to get only the bot. And I forgot about No Way Out. That's a whole thing. So that was the Adept run. I didn't get it, but you can see that there's possibilities. I'm not much on Trickster. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is not one of my favorite killers. I'm not like mad at it. I just meh. Build's very much like my build for the Huntress. If you got to be dealing with lockers, why not use Iron Maiden? You're going to use a locker. Make it work for you. You open lockers 50% faster, which means it's a faster reload as well. Survivors who exit lockers suffer from the exposed status effect for 30 seconds and scream, revealing the location for 4 seconds. That part doesn't really matter. It's the 50% locker speed, right, to reload. Ultimate weapon. Now they have nerfed it, but it still has its uses, folks. When you open a locker, all survivors within 32 meters of the locker scream, reveal their position, and gain blindness for 30 seconds. Perk goes on cooldown for 60 seconds. Used to be your terror radius when they entered it after you open the locker. Now it's just the locker. Franklin's Demise. Your basic attacks make survivors drop their item on impact. While on the ground, it takes up to 90 seconds for the item to lose all of its charges if it's not picked up. Reveal items on the ground within 32 meters with a white aura. The aura will slowly fade to red until the item is empty of charges. You hit somebody with a ball bat, they drop their stuff. This combats things like flashlights. It takes away their toolbox, their health kit. The only things that it doesn't get rid of are like perk items. For instance, like the flashbang. They won't drop that. They won't drop killer items such as like the vaccine injections or the spray cans for Nemi and Wesker respectively. Running the rebound knives for funds and a Mori. Pretty slick Mori. It's kind of mid, but the ending's nice. Look out. No Steves at all tonight, folks. Alright. Well, let's see what we can do here. Don't pray for the 4K, folks. Pray for the Mori. I just want one. We gonna do this? Oh, I got lost. She ran off. Good start, Clay. Why did you... Hi! You know what? We're just gonna hit you. Hello? Down, down, and down we go. Where we stop, nobody. I do. It's on the hook. There you go. Imagine thinking, I don't see you, David. I knew you were there before you knew you were there. Look at that reload. Hey! What y'all doing over here in the corner? Both of y'all need to go. I ain't putting either one of you back on the hook. You, like, on the other hand, can get folded like fresh laundry. And did. Where am I hearing people land? Right here. I love that ricochet blade, eh? I have hooked everybody once. Oh, other people. I just see scratch marks. Don't heal underneath the damn hook! What are you doing? Like, if I was undetectable, it'd be a thing. I'm not undetectable, it makes no sense. Yep. Bruh. What are you doing? That's two. Undetectable value here. Break the pallet, because sure. What? Why didn't it proc on the last one? Was it still in cool? Wow. Just nobody? Nobody wanted to go Sable? Hi, Sable. You're gonna die. There. Oh no, I'm out of knives. This is embarrassing. It's never happened to me before. Yeah, there you go. He's throwing those knives hard as hell if they're going through walls. I'm just saying. Main gen? Unless you have balanced landing. Don't jump off the ledge when I'm right behind you. Because you buckle and pause. I don't. Let's see if we can find David. Or the hatch, either one. Don't they have an offering? Basement. Come on. Can I buy a hatch, Alex? I did so many wrong things there. It's over here. You don't get over here and get through this damn hatch, man. GG's. Y'all. I gotta stop just giving up. I make man feel bad for doing things. Jesus. Alright, so that will conclude this week's episode of the Dive by Daylight. Join me again next Tuesday for nothing. It'll be this, just don't know who. Remember, folks, happy killings.